Talking about nauseous feeling is vomiting. You see this vomiting? Vomiting for me is like the order of the day. In fact, I'm still vomiting at 38 weeks and it's annoying. I don't think I've really craved any other thing apart from anything palm oil. So in this house, we cook stew, palm oil stew. We cook jollof rice, palm oil jollof rice. We cook jollof spaghetti. Everything I do in this house that has to do with oil, I stopped using vegetable oil. For my first child, they say I had low iron, but that one wasn't this bad. But this one, oh bad, con, oh bad. I went for test the first time. They say, oh, your iron is low. I bought iron supplements, the liquid one. I was taking it. That one was not sitting me. I was like, let me shall manage. This iron should be okay. Next appointment, they asked me to do another test. They say it was even worse than what I started with. I'm like, oh, people, I cannot keep myself. Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oinda Malala, and if you're new here, you're here for the pregnancy content. I appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe to the channel. If you have been here from the beginning of this pregnancy journey, I greet you. We are going through it together. I'm sure that from my voice you'll be like, what is wrong again? Guys, this pregnancy is a lot, and that's why today I'm shooting like my pregnancy symptoms, everything I've experienced from the beginning of this pregnancy till now. And the truth is, I shot this video like 2 weeks ago. When I was editing the video, I discovered that I was blabbing. Like, I forgot a lot of the things I wanted to say. I was just saying a lot that was not making sense to me. So I was like, I need to reshoot this video. I just came back from school, my practicum, and I'm tired, but I want to shoot this video and get it over with. So today I'm currently 38 weeks and 6 days, which means baby can come anytime. So for my son, I had him, like, my water broke at 38 weeks, 6 days, and I had him the next day. So baby can come anytime right now, and I will be thrilled. I wanted to get to a point in my practicum where I complete my supervision for my practicum, and I've done that. God has been faithful. Like, this pregnancy is only God has carried me. But I don't want to talk too much. That's why I'm doing this video all over again, because that one I did, forgetfulness was my middle name. But this time around, I wrote everything down. Like, I had to sit down, write it, so that I don't forget, and I'll be able to shoot it like the way that I want. Yes, it might not be perfect, but I just want to see something great coming out, not something not something that doesn't have good quality, if you know what I mean. So if you can hear my voice, one of these pregnancy symptoms is that I had sore throat for like almost 2 months, and the sore throat has refused to return my voice back. That's something. But then let's start this video before I talk and don't start. So let's start this video. All the pregnancy symptoms I experienced, I want to talk about it, like right from the beginning. What did I first notice? And some of these things, they happened to me when I had my first child. Like, I just knew. It was some of them that even made me feel like, okay, I think I should do a pregnancy test. But then, like, it's reoccurrent. Some, like, reoccurring, but not everything. Some that are, like, new to me, and I'm like, oh, God. But shall let's go through the list. I won't take too much of your time. Hopefully, we'll shoot this video really quickly, and then we get to it. Okay? So the first thing for me was that I couldn't, like, this was like the early stages when I knew that something was wrong. Not wrong, like somebody used to say, when foreign body is in your body, that kind of thing. So I couldn't drink ordinary water. When I take ordinary water, I felt like something is wrong. This water was not going well. Then I drank cold water. And for somebody that lives in a cold place, I'm like, I drank cold water, I felt better the first time. Second time, like, it felt good. Then I took a pregnancy test, like, something must be wrong. I'm not taking this cold water in vain, because I remember that for my son, I drank cold water, and like I drank cold water throughout that pregnancy. And that's the same with this one. This one, I drink like, it's not even cold. You know, one of our friends said this ice block with a sprinkle of water. That's what I drink. It has to be extremely cold that the ice block is there. If it's just normally cold, it will still nauseate me. Like, it was making me feel like throwing up. So that was the first thing. I drank, like I'm still drinking cold water, extremely cold water throughout this pregnancy. I can't take anything warm. It was when I had sore throat that I started taking warm tea because of this sore throat. And even till now, when I take the warm tea, like I don't let it sit on my mouth. I just swallow. That's how bad it is. The next thing is pepper. I noticed that when I eat pepper, I'm the one that cooked this stew. That was before I knew I was pregnant. I know the number of pepper we used to put inside the stew, but the pepper was never enough anymore. So I discovered that something must be wrong. That's how I knew. Like, till now, I will put pepper, like so much pepper, and I will still not be okay. So much so that I had to buy this chili oil. I will add normal pepper and still add that chili oil so that it can be hot. And I still eat it now, till now. Like, it has to be hot for it not to nauseate me. It's that bad. And then, talking about nauseous feeling is vomiting. You see this vomiting? Vomiting for me is like the order of the day. In fact, I'm still vomiting at 38 weeks, and it's annoying. I experienced the same thing with my first child. I vomited from the beginning to the end. In fact, when I was in the labor room, I threw up. Like, I threw up before the baby even came out. So this one, I've been throwing up so bad. At first, when I was throwing up and my midwives offered me drugs, they were like, we can prescribe something for you that when you take in the morning, afternoon, night. So that drug, I have to take one in the morning, one in the afternoon, two in the night. And I started taking it. It worked first trimester, second trimester. And then I think my body already built resistance to the drug and it stopped working till now. As at yesterday, I still threw up. This morning, I still threw up. So is that bad? And what makes it even worse is that it's like you are vomiting your soul or your intestine. I don't know how to explain. But I know that somebody that has gone through what I'm going through will understand.
Now tell mommy to say cheese.
Mommy, say cheese.
Say, how are you, mommy?
How are you, mommy?
Are you feeling okay?
Are you okay?
Sorry, mommy.
Mommy?
Wanna give mommy a big hug? Careful, just easy. Say sorry, mommy.
Hi, mommy.
I love you.
I love you.
Stay strong for daddy and Fury. I say stay strong. Say stay strong for Fury. Stay strong for Faye. Stay strong for daddy. Let me see your nose.
The next one is food aversions. I have food aversions. Like, it's so crazy that the first started with, I didn't want to eat anything chicken, fish, meat. I started eating just egg. I'll eat swallow, eat amala, okra, and use egg to eat it. At that point, I stopped eating boiled egg because I had eaten too much of it. Then I started eating fried egg. And then I started eating chicken again. And then at some point, I was like, no, I don't want again. Because now, the aversion is that it makes me nauseous when I eat it. I don't want. So, like, when I eat it, it makes me very nauseous. So I just stopped eating them. Later, I started eating beef again. And at some point, I'm like, well, I don't even want any of these things. Right now, we don't even have stew in my house. And I told my husband, please don't let us cook this stew until I give birth. If we need to eat anything, we'll make it jollof till the baby comes. And I'm not even eating any protein apart from egg again now. So the food aversion, I think also egusi. I did not eat egusi throughout this pregnancy. The only time I ate was when we went to one of our friends' house, and it was like, I made this egusi, it's nice, can you cook it? I'm like, okay. And I tasted it, I'm like, I don't think I still want to cook it in my house. So in the space of this pregnancy, 9 months, I only ate egusi once. Guys, it's bad. And then the next one I have is this food craving. My own is not like food craving, but at the very beginning, I was craving fried rice. That was how one of my friends knew I was pregnant, because I was like, please, can you cook fried rice for me? I'm not very good with cooking fried rice, but you see jollof rice, that's my thing. But that's not where we're going to. So, fried rice, I told her I wanted to eat fried rice. She was like, please cook fried rice for me. My husband called her, please help us cook fried rice. When she saw it was so bad, she had to ask that, are we sure we're not pregnant? That was how she knew that we were pregnant. But then, aside from that, I don't think I've really craved any other thing apart from anything palm oil. So, in this house, we cook stew, palm oil stew. We cook jollof rice, palm oil jollof rice. We cook jollof spaghetti. Everything I do in this house that has to do with oil, I stopped using vegetable oil. In fact, I was frying plantain self with palm oil, but I discovered that my son didn't like it. And plantain is one of his best foods, so we just started frying with vegetable oil. And I will eat if I like. If I don't like, I don't eat it. But palm oil, like everything, if I go to one of my friend's house, she'll be like, are you still eating your palm oil? I say, yes. When they come to my house, I say, it's palm oil still I have, oh, share you people want. So, like, everything was palm oil. And then the next one, I added weight, like massive weight. I cannot even believe that this is me. For my first child, I was not eating so much. I was throwing up. I didn't have any weight. In fact, I was losing weight at that point. So much so that when I had him, you will think I would try and find a picture of a week after I had my son, my first son, and put it there. And you see that it was bad. I was so slim. But this one, I think because they gave me drugs to stop the vomiting. So I didn't vomit like from maybe the 3rd month till like maybe the 5th, 6th month before I started like massively. Like I was throwing up, but not aggressively like I was throwing up with my first child. So this time around, I added weight. I'm hoping that God will help me to lose this weight in Jesus' name. Because I lost so much weight there with my first son that I was just like, God just help me to keep up this weight. But now, Then the next one is that I kind of felt stronger in this pregnancy. Maybe not me, God just gave me the strength because, guys, I worked a lot in this pregnancy. Like, I worked like jobs that required me standing. When I was like 4-5 months pregnant, I was standing for 8 hours and I worked that job. Aside from that, I'm currently doing my practicum. It's not been easy. I'm 38 weeks pregnant and I'm still going for practicum. And it's more of standing. And I think I'm just stronger. I don't know. God has just been faithful. That's all I will say about that. The next one is that I don't have hyperpigmentation. Like for me, this pregnancy, sweet. A lot of people see me and they're like, you're glowing. I'm glowing, but then I'm going through a lot in other places. So for me, people felt like I really looked nice. I didn't look like I was pregnant until like closer to the end. But still, this is me. This is my natural face. I have no makeup on except my lips though. And I look nice. if I do say so myself. Okay, so the next one is that I have this serious smell, like heightened smell. That's what I'll call it. Like, there was a day I told my husband that something was burning, and he was like, what is this something that is burning? Do you know me? I've been smelling it since. He just started smelling it like few minutes after. And he was like, it's burning, look. Or I'll just perceive one bad odor. And I'll be like, where is this smell coming from? And he doesn't get it. Until after a while, I'll be like, this your smell is strong, oh. So like I had serious heightened smell. And it was one of the things that made me throw up oftentimes, because I'll just be smelling something and then it'll be irritating my stomach. Another thing is low iron. You see this pregnancy? For my son too, I think they said I had low iron. For my first child, they said I had low iron, but that one wasn't this bad. Maybe because that one safe, they didn't do so much tests like it was in Nigeria. I didn't have so much testing going on. They asked me to take blood supplement, and I think I was taking blood tonic at the time. But this one, bad. I went for test the first time. They say, your iron is low, blah 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 blah. I bought iron supplements, the liquid one. I was taking it. That one was not sitting me. I was like, let me try manage. This iron should be okay. Next appointment, they asked me to do another test. They say it was even worse than what I started with. I'm like, I cannot keep myself. That's when I now started adding like food to it, supplementing with food, because I looked for blood supplement for food and then I added it. And then later, I did another test. They're like, okay, it just improved like 3%. I'm like, that's what we are going to take. I cannot come and die. And when the thing was getting too worse, that they had to do another test, and they're like, if we do another test and it's lower, we are going to have to give you iron infusion. That's where we started to pray. But God, I only need your blood tonic. I don't want any other iron, because it was already getting to me. So I had low iron in this pregnancy. They say, yes, pregnant people, they say pregnant people have low iron, but I just resorted to the blood of Jesus. But God, give me your blood. And when they did the test, they were like, okay, it improved. And to be honest, I stopped all of those iron things. It was not sitting for me. I just say, God that gave me blood of Jesus, we complete this battle. I cannot kill myself. Another thing I experienced was like my boobs were bigger and then they were painful. Like when I mean painful, if you are not pregnant, you don't understand. Even normal people that are not pregnant, they feel the pain of wearing bra. Throughout this pregnancy, all I did was wear a particular type of bra that doesn't have iron, doesn't have anything. I just wear it, look at myself, everybody is good to go, we are fine. Let nobody come and stress me, because I'm going through a lot, please. So I think that being said, that's like almost everything I experienced in this pregnancy till like third trimester. I'm still experiencing most of them, but you see this third trimester, the ones I experienced the most, the symptoms that are painful the most. First one is that I pee in, let me say, 10 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes at most. I'll go to pee. The pee, frequent urination. I go back and forth. And it's bad when I'm asleep. And for a place that we believe that is cold, yes, the heater is on and the lights, but then I'll wake up to go and pee. And then I pee like 10 times before I wake up in the morning. It's bad. You imagine that you cannot sleep well and peeing is like a thing. So I go to pee every single time. And another thing is that my sides hurt. So you can't sleep on your back. You can't sleep on your front. You have to sleep on the sides. If I sleep on the side this time that I just slept, when I go to pee, I have to change to the next side because it hurts. And not just that, my back hurts. I have headache. And this thing is, every single time I get a massage, it's like the massage just works for like maybe 30 minutes, max 1 hour. Okpoju. like pata pata the whole of that day. You see, the next day I start to feel the back pain, start to feel body pain again. So it was just like when I spoke to my midwives, they were like, well, it's pregnancy and there's nothing you can do about it. So you have swelling everywhere, something just wrong with you. Ah, also, you see this forgetfulness, like it's a thing. I forget things like this. I'll just be doing something on my phone. I'll say I want to do something, and then few minutes after I've forgotten what I want to do. And then I'll now be racking my brain that what did I say I want to do? Oh, I'll just not remember. Well, I'll just give up. Cannot keep myself. Another thing is that I had lip sore. Like I had this cold sore. Sores were all over my mouth every single week. Like there's always something. I'll just have sore here, or I'll have sore here. Like there's always something. My lips were cracked, everything. I have to be rubbing lip gloss, rubbing everything every now and then. It's still bad. It's still because I still like currently I have one that just coming out at the back of my mouth, at the side of my mouth. And I don't even know what to do about it because it just doesn't go. And they say my immune system is weak, everything is down because of the pregnancy. Like you're just going through a lot, really going through a lot. And going through a lot in this pregnancy, if you don't have emotional support, you don't have family support, you don't have people to support you, trust me, it's like you are going through a lot, really. And that's what I would like to end with, because in this pregnancy, my eyes saw a lot. I went to school this pregnancy, like with this pregnancy, I was working and doing so much. I did my school from September to December, practicum, and I was carrying a whole human being and going through all of these things. And it's only God, like God has just been faithful. In fact, I stopped posting on YouTube because I just didn't have the strength. I couldn't even record, I couldn't edit, I couldn't do anything. I'm just like, let me just go through this pregnancy and be fine. And that's because I had a miscarriage before the pregnancy, so I was just trying my best to just be fine. I've not let anything take my strength. But really, it's a whole journey. Special thanks to like God for giving me the strength. Because if not for God, more. Whew. Also because you have family members. My husband has been like a great support system. I cannot wash plates. Right now, my stomach is humongous. I'll show you guys what my stomach looks like by the end of this video. My stomach is humongous. As I'm washing plates, my stomach is hitting the island where I'm washing the plates. I can't even do all those things. So I do less things. I can't bathe my son. I can't bend down. I cannot wear my socks. I can't wear my shoe because of the stomach. So having just that person that supports you emotionally, physically, even someone that just talks to you to say we're almost there, it's a whole lot. And I have this from my husband, my family, like my mom and my mom-in-law checks in every single day, especially now that I'm getting closer to the end. They're sending message, how are you doing today? Hope everything is fine. Every weekend they almost talk to me, look at my face. And my son too has been, honestly, I did not expect it. You know when they say somebody level up, that's what my son is. You just, when I'm throwing up, you say, sorry mommy, you just come and rub my back, sorry mommy. Like there was a day I was showing up that my husband was not there and he knew that I needed someone to be there for me. And then he ran to call his dad that come and see mommy. I was throwing up so badly, like it was coming out from my nose. It was I didn't even mention it, it was one of the reasons why I stopped eating beans. Like I ate beans that night and I threw up that beans and it was coming out from my nose. So I'm like, nope. But back to what I was saying, he's been a great support, even my son. And he's like, baby brother, I can't wait to meet baby brother, and the like. So having those support and my friends, They showed up big time. If this one doesn't cut today, this one will cut tomorrow. Everyone is just checking in. People are just all over me to say, yes, you can do this, you'll be fine. Especially with school and everything going on. I'm just super grateful to everybody who's been a support system during this pregnancy, because it's been a whole journey. But my friends, my loved ones, everybody be showing me love left, right, and center. Makes me feel like I'm carrying a whole baby of the world. But really, that support is needed. So if you're watching this video, you know a pregnant woman, support them. You have a pregnant family member, just a call will go a long way, saying that, oh, we're praying for you, I hope you feel better, and all of that. Or send them food, send them money, send them anything they want, that kind of thing. But seriously, they just need that support emotionally, physically, monetarily, and the likes. But that being said, that's like everything I experienced in this pregnancy. Pregnancy is coming to an end, to the glory of the Lord. Hallelujah. And to the shame of the devil, the pregnancy is coming to an end. Baby is going to be fine. By the time you're watching this video, by God's grace, the baby is here. And that's just it. Every pregnancy symptom I experienced, I've talked about it. And I pray that you watching, if you're experiencing any pregnancy symptom, God will make it easy for you. If you're pregnant, if you're watching on behalf of somebody, God will make it easy for you. And we will all come out victorious at the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really am glad that I had to record it again. And I hope that this one is better. Thank you for watching again. And I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.